Wow, what an amazing harvest. If you take care of the soil will take care of the plants, and the plants will nourish our bodies. Hello, fans. Welcome to Susie Farms. Here we focus on agriculture, animal husbandry, aquaculture, and agribusiness, where we bring research to practice. Our products are purely organic, from the farm to the table, so we can eat healthy food. If you are new here, like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and hit on the notification bell. Permit us to serve you with some cola nut and palm wine so you can relax while watching. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Hello guys, today is the day we have to harvest these vegetables. You see they are already ready for harvesting, and we'll be harvesting it now through a method called selective harvesting. Food insecurity is a problem of the world today, and this is the only method we can do to be able to harvest much vegetable in a small piece of land. So the only way we do it is through selective harvesting. With the selective harvesting, you can harvest food in maybe 10 or 12 times. I will be harvesting this vegetable like 10 times before it flowers and we actually uproot it. Normally, I've been seeing so many farmers, when they plant vegetable like this, they will go and uproot it. With us, I grew up not knowing that they can just uproot vegetable like that, because when you harvest, you leave about 3 or 4 leaves under, that you cut it. In so doing, a new shoot will develop and you will still harvest again. So that's the method I'm going to use. So I just want you to go through with me through the harvesting session and actually see what I mean by doing selective harvesting. So when harvesting, I will usually skip about 3 stalk of the leaves from under before I harvest. So at the bottom of the stalk, you will see a place where the new bud will develop to form new shoots, and the new shoot will grow to another stem of vegetables. Shoot will develop, this shoot will develop. So in the next period, we'll be able to harvest that one. And for this is a huckleberry. And you know, huckleberry and green, they are my health booster and I really love them. So with this one, I can harvest even here. I've left just 2 of them, 1, 2, but these 2 will develop into new shoot. And when I do the thing, I pick up these leaves because everything must be eaten. You leave like 2 shoots, you harvest. You leave like 2 shoots, you harvest. You see, we are picking all the top ones, and the knife needs to be really sharp, because when the knife is sharp, you harvest without stress. So when I'm eating, I will make a stir fry with both huckleberry and amaranth. You see, this one we leave 1 step, 2 step, and now we cut it here. So these ones and this one, they will develop now into new shoot. This one, we pluck it off. We pluck it off. So with vegetable, you can't really say the vegetable is so tight. So you are not harvesting all at the same time. It's like you are thinning. You harvest some and you leave some still standing for the next harvest. So with this system, you see the green. You see how it is. Very fresh, very, very fresh. This is really fresh organic vegetables. Fresh organic vegetables. You keep on harvesting. Every day you want to cook, you just come and harvest. With this one, I don't put anything in the fridge. I just harvest and go directly into the kitchen. My grandparents, they use this method. My parents, they use this method. So you just have about raised bed like 2 or 3 behind your house, and you keep on harvesting vegetable every day. You know, we don't put vegetable in freezers, except I used to do that, except in like October. The rest that is remaining, I will just harvest and freeze them, because during the winter, everything will not be here again. You know, the winter will come and all the vegetable will die away. We harvest, fry same day and eat. So like today, after harvesting this lot today, in about 5 days, I will still come here. The ones that have left, these ones that have left, they will have grown very big, and I will still harvest them again and do my stir fry and eat. I love stir fry. The Bawa man will tell you, if you have this and you have plantains, or you have this and you have like fufu, or fufu or fufu corn, you know, you eat and eat and eat. So we keep harvesting. We keep doing a selective harvesting, just the big ones. Leave the small ones to develop further. We are harvesting just the big ones, leaving the small ones to develop further. You see, when you harvest like this, you see the small space, the smaller ones will develop and you still come and harvest. So you can't really say, oh, the farm is so tight, if they are too much. No. After all, it's vegetable, right? So you keep thinning them and eating. You thin and eat, you thin and eat. What? Look at this. Look at this vegetable. Look at it. Very fresh, healthy, good. So I take my basket close to myself. So every 4 days, I will be back here to do another harvest. Every 4 to 5 days, I will be back here to do another harvest. You harvest just what you want to eat on that day. Nothing more. So when you harvest and it's enough for you, you just let go. Leave it here. Nothing will happen. It is behind your house. So you can harvest at any time. So today, this is our second harvest. Unfortunately, I did the first harvest. I was not on camera when I did the first harvest. But because some of our fans don't believe that you can harvest vegetables so many times, so I've decided to do to continue harvesting on camera, so they see for themselves. You know, they usually say seeing is believing. When you see somebody doing something and I'll be here to harvest, the next time I will come to harvest, at least they will see that she's harvesting again. So this is my own fresh vegetable from my backyard. So as I said before, this is actually huckleberry. But I love mixing all my vegetables because all of them are packed full with nutrients. Huckleberry and green. They are very nice. And I love doing companion planting. And huckleberry is really a good companion for amaranth. I will explain it in my next video why they are very good together. You see, we keep harvesting. Pick just the big ones, the small ones, leave it there. Like here, you see, 1, 2, and you cut it there. So you cut it in such a way that it will still develop. I'll harvest the ones I want to eat today, and you don't just leave it to grow and develop seed, because when the seeds start coming out, if you cut it, you see, new shoot will come out again, and which is very, very good, you know, to be able to feed many people and make sure that we can reduce food insecurity around the world. We have to start growing food like vegetables, which are very nutritious, so that we can halt hunger around the world. I add also some huckleberry, more huckleberry into it. The huckleberry, if you take note, when I harvest the huckleberry, I always pick the leaf that is remaining there, because then, you see, very fresh. Harvest just the big ones. You harvest just the big ones like this. You harvest just the big ones. This is what we call selective harvesting. You see. So there, that was it for today. This is my basket of vegetables. I'm going to do some stir fry now. It will be very yummy, yummy, yummy. My onion is ready. I'll put some crayfish. I'll put some dry fish. Put some smoked meat or smoked turkey. Stir fry it with red palm oil and eat this with plantains. Okay, thank you very much for accompanying me. As I said, every day I'm coming here to harvest. I will let you see, I will be getting a basket of vegetable every 4 to 5 days. So in 4 days, 5 days, I will still be here. You will see how the ones that are left have grown big, and we'll have to harvest together. So this is a simple life of a social environmentalist who is a full-time gardener. What do you think about this lifestyle? Leave your comments on the comment section below. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you will be notified when we upload our next video. Thank you for watching. Cheers.